Hey guys, Nick here, back with my 950 challenge, 950 days to improve my life in every way. Health, wealth, skills and knowledge, counting down to day 1, currently on day 373. This video, I'm going to be sharing some resources with you. So I'm going to make a series of videos sharing resources that you can use to help improve your life in some way or another. Maybe you're starting a business, or maybe you're just starting a personal project. I've done a lot of research over the last 550, 600 days. So I'm going to share all the research and resources that I found along the way with you guys. Starting off with this video, I'm going to share with you the 8 best stock photography websites that you can find for free stock photos that you can use in your projects. So stick around until the end because they do have their pros and cons and they get better as the list goes on. So let's just jump into the list and jump onto the computer. So first up we have StockSnap.io. Now you can see here it's a pretty professional looking website with some very professional looking images, although some of them do look slightly more snapshotty like this one, but it is a bit of a mixed bag, but you can find some good quality images on here. They do have a CC0 license, so this is a Creative Commons license, which means you can use these images in your personal projects or commercial use. I will leave links to all these different websites' license pages, so you can just jump on to the description below and you can find out the different license agreements that you need to read before you use any of the images off of any of these websites. But yeah, always make sure you do your due diligence, don't just listen to me. But yeah, they have a CC0 license, so that is good. So let's just select an image. So we'll select this one here, and as you can see, very nice, but we only have one option to download the image size here, so it instantly downloads it. You don't have an option to select a small, medium or large image. If we go back to the main page as well, and we're going to do a quick search, I'm just going to use the same word for each one. I'm just going to search city. As you can see here, we can sort by relevance, date, trending, views, downloads, favorites. We can't sort by size, orientation, landscape, portrait, etc. And also you need to keep your eye out. Some of these are sponsored images, so they're actually sponsored by Shutterstock, which means if you click on these images it will take you to Shutterstock, and that is a paid website. I'll do a separate video on the paid stock photography websites. However, for this one it's only the free ones, so we're not going to talk about Shutterstock now. But yeah, as you can see, they're all pretty good quality images that are coming up here. So that is StockSnap.io. Next up we have Kaboompix. Now Kaboompix does have quite a large selection of images. However, we just type in city again. You can see here it is kind of questionable. The types of photos you get, they're based in Europe by the looks of it. There are no cityscapes, so I'm not really sure with the results you get back from Kaboompix. If you scroll to the top, we do have the selection of organizing by horizontal or vertical, and also you can select the colors that you want in your photo. So if we want photos with only or some red accents in them, you click on red and it will sort by red. You can see here that there are adverts for iStock by Getty Images. Again, this is a paid website and this will be in the best paid stock photography websites, but we're not going to talk about that now. So it does appear that they are linked with them. But yeah, that's Kaboompix. It's pretty, yeah, it's all right. Depending on what you want from your stock photography website, it doesn't come back with your generic city style photos. We can see here, if we check this photo out, we do have the option to select by original size, medium size and custom, so that's pretty good, and it does offer you a complimentary color palette if you like the colors in that photo. So that could be pretty good for if you're designing websites or pages to match the photos that you're using. So that's Kaboompix. Let's just move on to the next one. Next up we have freeimages.com. Now they can't say it any plainer than that. This is a website that offers free images. So they do offer quite a variety of images here. We're just going to search city again. And as you can see, it's coming up with iStock solutions at the top. Like I said before, this is a paid stock photography website, so it appears that they are sponsored by or affiliated with iStock by Getty Images. The results here are quite mixed, and we get some pretty cool infographics sometimes. So If you're looking for infographics, this could be good for you. But yeah, it is pretty mixed, as you can see. There are some very nice looking photos here, but some sort of random snapshot looking photos there. So you do have to search around quite a lot with this website. Also, it's worth noting, if you look up the top, all images that have come back for the search results, 6.3 million, which seems like a lot, but related images in iStock is 6.2 million. So we only have 62,000 images that have actually come back free, so make sure you are filtering for the free images. Additionally, there is an advanced search function here at the side, so you can search with colors, camera model, camera make, horizontal, vertical, and square for those Insta posts. So that's a pretty cool feature as well. And we'll just click on an image. If we click on the download button for the image, it does give us the various options. So you can download in full, medium, and small. And also with the licensing here, this is a pretty long and convoluted licensing agreement, but it is worth reading if you're going to use any of the images off of freeimages.com. So that is freeimages.com. Let's move on to the next one. And at number 5, we have Canva. Now, Canva isn't actually a free stock photo website. It's an entire design suite online. So it's a web-based design suite for people who really don't have that much expertise in design. However, they do have a vast stock photography library. So all you need to do is sign up for free using your email and create a free account, and you do have access to one of their 2 libraries. There's a free library and a pro library. So try out the free library, and you might need to upgrade. It is $10 a month, I believe, if you want the pro version, but it may vary in your country. So let's just jump onto Canva and have a look. So once you're logged in, if you just click on Discover, and then you can see free photos here. So it's come up with the free photos, and as you can see, they're all pretty professional photos on here. This is what I like about Canva. Because it's a design tool, they do ensure that they have quality photos, high quality professional looking photos, so you can use them in your designs, your advertising, your websites, etc. So we're just going to click on one image, and this is a pretty nice professional looking image. It does give us the colors underneath, so you get your color palette. You've got your download sizes, small, medium, and original, so that's good. The thing with Canva is they do have 5 different licenses, so you need to make sure that you're reading through each license for each photo, and that you have the license to use that photo for the project or purpose that you need. So again, link in the description below to their license page, but yeah, it's definitely worth reading that to find out. But again, they do have a very vast library, and it's very high quality, so that's definitely one I recommend checking out. Moving on to number 4, we have Burst by Shopify. I'm not sure if you're aware, but Shopify provide, or the biggest host for online stores in the world, and they have provided this library so that people can use these high quality images in their stores, so that they can make their stores look better. And obviously it's better for Shopify if Shopify stores look professional and high quality. So yeah, it's a win-win here. So if we just do a quick search again for city, so as you can see, some very high quality photos have come up, but we don't have the option to filter the search. So what you see is what you get. If we click on an image, we have the option to download in high resolution or low resolution. It doesn't actually tell us the size though. So you may need to resize your images afterwards using an external resizing tool or photography editing app. In regards to the licenses, it does actually mention the license down the bottom, but if you go to the main page, under the frequently asked questions, they do mention that are these photos free for commercial use? Yes, in fact, we highly encourage it. So that is in their words, but again, read their licensing agreements, make sure every photo is acceptable. I'm going to keep banging on about this, aren't I? But yeah, it's just, you know, you don't want any of your projects being copyright struck, or, you know, needing to take them down, or being threatened to get sued for using someone's image, etc., etc. So yeah, just make sure. But yeah, Burst by Shopify, highly recommend checking this out, especially if you're building an online store. These are top quality images, and yeah, it's pretty good. Moving on to the next one, we have Unsplash. Now, you might have actually heard of Unsplash. This is a very, very popular website, and for good reason. They also provide very high quality professional looking photos. So yeah, Unsplash is definitely up there on the list. Let's just do a quick search again. City. So cities come up. You can search by orientation, landscape, portrait or square for your Insta posts with colors in them, or black and white, so that's good, and relevance or newest. We'll just look at these images. Look how high quality they are. Pretty good. So we'll click on this one, and as you can see, download for free. You got your small, medium and large and original size, so that's pretty good there. And you can share this, and if you click on info, bit more info about the photo. Not sure if you'll need this. It doesn't have the color palettes, but I'm not sure if that's something you definitely need. You can probably figure that out or use an external app to find that. But yeah, Unsplash, pretty good, pretty good. High up there, it's number 3 on this list. Yeah, highly recommend it. Again, they have a Creative Commons license, commercial and non-commercial purposes, no permission needed. So yeah, seems pretty good. With a lot of these photo websites, it does say commercial and non-commercial use, but if they have people in them, you cannot use the photo in a negative light for that person. So they do say you can't use their photos for any illegal purposes or to be disparaging or negative towards the models or whoever is in that photo. So you can use it, but with some restrictions. So make sure you're not being an a-hole when you're when you're using their photos. Right, moving on to number 2, and this is Pexels. So P-E-X-E-L-S, Pexels. Look at these images, high quality images coming out of Pexels. You can use their photos for commercial use. You can use it in your blogs, apps, websites, print marketing material, all sorts of things. They do give a list of what's not allowed. Like I said before, identifiable people may not appear in a bad light or in a way that is offensive. So this is pretty much across the board. Don't sell unaltered copies of the photos, videos, etc. So yeah, make sure that you are altering them if you are going to use them in your projects. If you're trying to sell that item, so say you're doing a print on demand t-shirt and you want to use one of these photos, you will have to edit it and alter it for it to be able to be sold again. So yeah, let's move on to their website. So we'll type in city again. And as you can see, high quality photos coming back from Pexels. This is why I love this website. It's definitely one of my top 4 that I use every time I start building a web page or something like that. So at the top you can see, we can select the orientation, horizontal, vertical or square. So yeah, your banners, your stories and your Insta posts. There we go, by color, so that's pretty cool. And you can also do it by size as well, off the bat, so that's pretty good. We'll just jump onto any of these. Which one looks nice? I don't know, that's quite a nice one. I like the lighting. So, free to download. I have actually logged in, I believe. So if you create a free profile, you can download the original file. So you just have to sign up with an email address and that gives you access to the original file. Otherwise you can download large, medium, small or custom. And there is some additional info here if you click on the info underneath the photo, how many times it's been downloaded and shared, but you also get your color palette as well, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Pexels, very high up on my list. This is also because if you look up the top there, you also have access to photos and videos as well, but I'll be discussing the best free stock video websites in another video. So how many times can I say video? But yeah, Pexels, number 2 on the list, highly recommend it, it's fantastic. But moving on to, last but not least, because it's one of the best, number 1 is Pixabay. So one of the main reasons I love Pixabay is the fact that when you're searching for a project, not only do you get these high quality images back, like proper professional looking photos, but let's just have a look. All right, we'll type in city. Okay, so cities come back with these stunning looking photos here. However, if you type in images, you can select vector graphics. And then you get all these different vector graphics that you can use in your projects. Or if you want illustrations, it will select by illustrations. So you actually have the option to select different types of images for your projects. And I think that is absolutely priceless, because you don't want to be sifting through all these photos when you don't want photos. That is very high up on my list, and you can search by size, category, orientation, color. So there are so many options here to find the image that is perfect for your project. We'll just click on this one, and here you actually get the option to download for free. Again, you have to sign up for a free account with an email address if you want to download the full size, so the proper original size, which would be this one, which here would be like 1.1 megabit. So if you want access to that one, you will have to, sign up, but why not? It's free. And yeah, that's it. You don't actually get the color palette with Pixabay, but I mean, for what it gives you, it's absolutely fantastic. It's number one on my list. They're all pretty good. They're definitely worth having all of the tabs open, searching all of them. If you can't find the image you're looking for on one, search another one, search another one, search another one, and you'll find the image you want. So there you go, guys. That is the list of the 8 best stock photo websites you can find in 2020 to help you out with your commercial or your personal projects. So jump on, check them out. Links in the description below, or you can jump on to the 950challenge.com/resources page, where I've listed these resources and all sorts of other resources that you can help to maybe edit these photos, put these photos into a video, you name it. There's resources on there for you, so make sure you click on the link below and check that out. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and please give me a thumbs up if you liked this video and found it helpful. I will be making resources videos on a weekly basis, so make sure you check back every week and follow along with my 950 challenge, 950 days to improve my life in every way: health, wealth, skills and knowledge, all sorts of information coming. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, bye.